Are we on? Wow.
You forgot your pants.
Welcome to Hammer's Happy Hour. It's a Friday afternoon. We did not know we were on, but we're on.
Why have we not had the aircon on?
I'm sitting. Yeah, that's a great question. I'm sitting in my jocks because it's fucking hot. Scully is sitting here. He's pissed. I've got a curry that is 2 minutes away. That's apparently stinking hot. We've got the cricket on in the background.
We're powered by Paywise.
We're powered by Paywise. Novated yourself a lease. Actually, speaking of that, I've had a significant drop-off in BackChat listeners wanting a car. Like, I know you all drive. If you have a car or you want a new car, hit me up.
You're going to put a hashtag Hammers Happy Hour, though.
Yeah, hashtag Hammers Happy Hour. If you throw hashtag Hammers Happy Hour into your lease, I'll do your deal.
Why are you wearing no pants?
Because it's hot. I got in here and I was like,
a purple tie.
Purple tie is because of our great friends at TABtouch. Actually, we'll get to that later on. You've got the touch.
What happened?
Jaden played the sting, just cut it off. Anyway, we'll get to that later on. But I'm wearing a tie. We're having a beer.
We've got the cricket on.
We've got the cricket on. It's perfectly set up for Hammer's Happy Hour. We've got a good show for you lined up today, everybody. We've got we'll be commentating the cricket if anything big happens. Liam Reedy over here.
How long's Liam Reedy been playing for India?
Yeah, Reedy. Don't know what his actual fucking name is, but this bloke's just hitting sixes like they're going out of fashion. So he's on 42. We'll keep an eye on him. 8 for 176 is the current score. I've got this hot curry 2 minutes away. We had someone listening who was on YouTube before last week.
Yes. And
he said that he'd bring me a hot one, and he bailed. So
did not get the curry.
Yeah, didn't get the curry off that guy. Had to. I've gone from Kunar Indian Restaurant. So I'm interested to see what their spice levels is. What I said to them. Oh, he's gone again. Liam Reed. No. What I said to them in the notes on the order was, please make this as spicy as possible.
It was quite polite.
It was very polite. Well, because Dan last week said,
"Yeah,
I want a Guinness World Record."
David would have looked at it and gone,
"Fuck off, mate. My name's Dan Collins." Piss off. Anyway, he's arriving now. Don't know how we're going to do this.
Jaden, you got something over there? I hear you breathing deeply.
Jaden's over there.
Do you want to give us something?
Yeah. Jaden's going to go out and get this curry. Do I need a pin? Is this one of the ones where I need a pin? Just want to maybe take that.
Old Liam Reedy's just copped that square in the emblem, right in the helmet emblem. He's copped it straight in the noggin. He's got quite an unshaped beard on him, and now he's getting checked out by the doctors.
Anyway, he's going to be okay. If I actually, we might get done on YouTube because I'm going to have to adjust myself at some points, and I'm wearing jocks, so something might. Anyway, don't look. You've got Smith behind. He's getting together a quiz for us. You said to him probably half an hour ago, hey, mate, you got 27 minutes to come up with a quiz.
I actually said you got 27 minutes to set my world on fire with a quiz.
Yeah.
I want to be rocked.
Righto, so Smith's going to rock us later on. We are going to, we may or may not, thanks to ID Athletic, be catching up live.
We got a guest.
We got a live guest coming in.
We're going straight to the Adelaide Oval.
Not right now. We're not going to Adelaide Oval. We're not talking to Liam Reedy out in the middle. We've got someone who may or may not be walking the dog when he gets back home.
Can you give like little clues? Can you give a big clue off the top to like hook a few people? Like give is it someone who's like a pleb? Like is it a pleb?
Nah, God no. All Australian.
All Australian.
Yeah, we're chatting to an All Australian.
Holy shit.
We're chatting to an All Australian. We're chatting to an All Australian forward. So that'll narrow it down a little bit. That'll hook you in. We're chatting to an All Australian forward. He's walking his dog down the beach. I've got my hot curry. Fuck you.
He's going to need a fork, Jaden.
I'm going to need maybe a spoon. Can I get a spoon? So, as it was last week, and maybe a plate too, if you could, Jaden, so
just
I can
to
put it on the
confirm,
plate.
it is Natish Reedy and not Liam.
Natish. Oh, that smells delicious. Wow,
Did you have it last time, though? You just ate a delicious curry.
Yeah, I did. So last time was...
no content.
Yeah, last time wasn't very hot. So this is my dinner. It's 4:45, 4:30. Right, here we go. So as it was, thank you, Jaden. As it was last week, what I'll be doing with the hot curry, hopefully this is spicy, is I will be I'll be eating it, and then every super comment that I get.
Oh, okay. So this is why I need my phone. I have to get my phone. Hang on.
Yeah.
Can you speak while I?
Sure can. So I'm just unboxing this now, and you can see when sometimes you order hot curries or hot food, you can see the spice by like if there's any chilies in there or if there's a little bit of red oil on the top. There's red oil on the top. So you
think this could be hot? I can see chilies. Are they chilies at the top?
I think so.
Are they whole chilies?
That looks like a whole chili.
I'm floating in a whole chili.
I'm excited about this one. So we've gone for the beef vindaloo. with the extra spice on there. So let me just fucking crack that bastard open. That is a chili straight on top. That is.
We got a comment in from YouTube as well.
Is it a super
No,
comment?
it's not a super comment.
Okay.
Saxon Soundness, what's hotter, the curry or hammer without pants?
Probably hammer without pants. Rightio. So I'm eyeballing this thing right now.
You're a loose unit.
It's is there chilies in here? Let me smell it. I'll give it a sniff test.
Okay. You're like a Hoover.
It smells spicy. You can smell the chili in there. Have a whiff. Scully, don't spill it though, because you're
Who's
pissed.
the 13th man or 12th man?
That looks like.
Oh, that smells hot as fuck.
Yeah,
that has stung the nostrils. Wow.
Rightio, here we go. I'm going to have a bite of this.
Oh my goodness gracious me. This is going to be a good
We wanted to do it off the top last week, but we couldn't, so I'm going to do it off the top right
That smells disgustingly spicy. You're going to end your life right now, and I can't wait for it. I'm right here for it, ladies and gents, as Hammer takes a big, big mouthful of what I can only describe as something that entered my nostrils and stung the hair off inside of them. There's no way that's not spicy. There's just none.
It's spicy. It's certainly hotter than last week's.
How quickly does it hit you?
It's hit me pretty quick, but it's just in the mouth at the moment. It's not killing me. It's not killing me.
Oh, sorry. Go away.
I've got a bit of chili in this next bite though. I'm going to
Okay.
take that in there.
Put the actual chili in your mouth.
I can see the chili seeds.
Pants Off Friday is the call from YouTube. Welcome. Hammer for Australian of the Year.
How much for Will to have a bite?
How much for Will to have a bite? Look, Kai, I just
That's
don't want
delicious.
to.
It's a delicious curry.
I just don't want to.
So
Kai.
that
But
is
it's not
from-
about what you want to do.
Oh, it is. It is on
what's
this
the money?
show. Hammer's happy hour. This has nothing to do with me. I'm just here because I want to be.
Yeah, you are. So
I don't
look,
want to. I don't
So
want
what's
to
the line?
The line is what I do and don't want to do, and
I really
don't
don't
want
want
to.
to. I don't want to disappoint anyone.
Is it just delicious?
It's just a delicious curry.
It smelt like
It smelt
fire.
spicy. It is tingling my mouth a little bit, but it's not hot. Has anyone on the YouTube got any recommendations as to what like a hot? There we go. Bang! Boom! Right, gone. Fuck you, Jasper. Yes.
He's on 0 off 7. He hasn't really been doing
he's just been
dangling
there.
a toothpick around out
So
there.
we got Patrick Cummins, Alinta Energy, clean fucking carbon footprint Cummins over there.
Can I just say, I am very surprised that Pat Cummins doesn't have a solar panel on his baggy green. Like, are we surprised that he's not rolling around with a solar panel strapped to his head?
Yeah, I am. I'm very surprised. Pat's old solar power panel Cummins has taken Bumrah for caught behind, first slip, Usman car charger. Has taken him. It is 9 for 176 currently. Caught Kawaja bowled Cummins 0 for 8. How do you reckon you'd go out there? What would be your course of action?
Me?
Batting.
I thought about this yesterday because it's not similar. Oh, it's similar. I watched Mark Howard of Howie Games fame. Very, very good podcaster. Great broadcaster. Big fan of Howie. Saw him keeping to Binga Lee.
Yep.
Right? Not Shane, Brett. Right? Brett just sizzling, seaming in. He's got a band now. Binga. He's back playing in a band.
What's he doing?
He's got a band.
Yeah, but what is he in the band?
He could be a guitarist, bass player.
He did Bollywood movies there for a bit, Bingo.
Bollywood play. Well, he does it all. But what he actually does very well is bowl heat. And Howie was keeping to him. And Binga's come off the long run, sizzled one in, no batter. I think it was just a test where they...
Yeah.
Mate, Binga's clipped the top off, taken a bail off. The bail has gone quicker than the ball and hit Howie in the skull.
Yep.
And it's fair to say there was a fair bit of carry on from Howie. Now, I'm sure if I was involved in the Sunday rub, which he's involved, this would be being replayed. Mate, he went to emergency from a bail to the head. There couldn't even see any blood. It wasn't embedded in his skull. So to answer your question,
Yeah, a roundabout way to answer how would you go out there?
it made me think, like, what would I do keeping? What would I do batting? I would be padded up to the nines. Like, I would have elbow guards on, rib guards, shin guards, which are also called pads. I would have quaddy. I would have hip.
Yep.
And I would stay nice and tight.
Or you'd be a batsman.
Nice and tight. Oh, you said what would I do out there?
Oh, yeah, sorry, you'd stay.
Oh, what would I do out there? Mate, if I was, Glenn McGrath.
Yep.
Mate, line of length.
You'd find line of length.
That's why I am as cricketer.
Yep.
I thought you were asking what I'd do, like, facing Pat Cummins.
I sort of was.
The
and then I
human
just got
solar panel.
sidetracked. So, the human solar panel. For anyone who doesn't know what I'm talking about with the human solar panel, Pat Cummins had a go at Australian cricket a while ago. for their Alinta Energy sponsorship,
Yeah.
and just said, I'm really worried about my carbon footprint and fucking have a look at Alinta Energy.
The bloke's got a Toyota symbol the size of his head on his chest.
Anyway,
do you reckon Toyota's got a carbon footprint, Pat?
About a week after he complained about Alinta Energy, he went over and signed a $4 million contract in the IPL for fucking whatever Indian team he signed for. And you just got to wonder what the Indian carbon footprint is. Pat, you fucking idiot. Anyway, he's just taking a wicket, so good on him. This is residually heating up, this in my mouth.
It's
getting hotter.
A bit of a delayed onset.
A bit of a delayed onset. Not killing me, but like I'm just simmering.
Lisa has asked you to ask
on the YouTube?
Nitish. Yeah. Ask Nitish.
Who's Nitish?
Nitish is Nitish Reddy. He's on 42 off 53.
Oh, yeah. Liam Reddy.
Nitish Reddy to make you a curry.
Well, I mean...
a bit busy at the moment.
He's currently...
He's currently smacking Australia around the park.
That'll be 4 runs.
No, that's Siraj. That's Siraj Ganguly.
All right, well, we're just going to keep the cricket going on in the background here.
All right. Where are you taking us?
I'm going to take it. So this show is going to be dictated to by when we can get this last wicket.
Right.
I don't want to do anything.
Mate, I'm going to be honest. I'm out of here.
Obviously, we're not going to stick around the whole time. What I'm going to do now, I was going to go, there's a video I want to show you. There's a guest we've got coming on. I don't want to take the footage off the cricket until it's done. Okay. So I think we're going to go straight into, if we can, please, Jaden, give me some, I've got something to rank for you.
Okay, great. Hammer ranks.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And now on the BackChat podcast, Hammer ranks.
Why are you still eating that?
It's my dinner, and it's delicious. As I say that, I've taken this off the screen. I didn't really know it. Anyway, we spoke on Monday's show.
Yes.
About ice-cold beverages.
Yep.
We said, and you mentioned a throwaway line, this would make a good Hammer ranks.
Yep.
And I thought to myself, yes, it would, but it would also make what I really wanted to go, my top 5 hungover beverages. Like wake up next morning feeling like a dog. What's your top 5 hungover beverages?
I can contribute to this in a big way, and I'm very looking forward to critiquing this.
So, what am I now? I'm 26 years old. I've been drinking for a number of years. I've had a few hangovers that have been just shit. And I'm sure you've had more.
I can't wait till you get.
But there is a lot of that are just, you have to find a way to get going with your life.
Yeah.
I've compiled my top 5.
Hello to all the dads out there.
Yeah, hello to all the dads who have to get up and front up with kids there.
Just wait till you have children, mate.
Who get carried away and think, fuck it, I'm going to have 15 more. Speaking of, what I've decided to do is I've compiled my 5. There are some omissions here. 5 is not a lot to crank into this list, but I've done my best. Number 5, the best way to get over a hangover. Another beer.
Buddy, put a shelter in you.
Get a shelter in you. There is, hair of the dog apparently isn't scientifically proven, but fuck that. I think it's not. But it is, I think.
Yeah, because
placebo or not, it works.
It takes you 3 beers and you're blind again. Mm-hmm. That's why it's hair of the dog.
That's why it's hair of the dog.
The first one doesn't taste good.
No, the first one tastes horrible.
But it takes you 2 beers and you're just as shit-faced as you were about 6 hours earlier.
And you feel great.
Yeah.
You feel really, really good. So as hard as this is the hardest one to drink. Getting up and having a beer the next day, like it's footy trip areas.
You'd be, and I know you are. You'd be a type that hair of the dog, get a beer in you. It's 11 o'clock, and it's like you have to finish the first. You can't have,
You can't have a couple. You have to knock it off.
Yeah,
it has to be down the hatch.
And we're talking like the dregs that have sat there for 45 minutes,
and that are hot, and they're still swimming, and there's a couple of fucking loogies flashbacked in there. You have to knock it off. That is my number 5. I'm just keeping an eye on this just to check if they're all Australian.
Okay.
Just text me. He hasn't. Number 4.
Just quickly.
Yep, go for it.
All out.
Oh, fuck, we missed it.
We missed it.
Was it 9 for?
Who got out?
Yeah, ready.
Liam Reedy got caught. Did he get caught?
I'm just watching the replay now. Yeah, caught.
All right, Liam Reedy got
Tried
caught.
to smack Mitchell Stark straight down. Travis Head or Dan Cont's got him.
Very, very good. Seth, I'll get back to your question after Hammer Ranks.
Yep. Okay, so we're all out. We're going to have a tea break, or we're in innings break now, so this is a good time to keep rolling. Number 5 was a shelter.
Yep.
Number 4, this is just a tried and tested classic, the full-strength Coke. Now, I am typically a Coke Zero man. The taste of normal Coke for me over the years has got like a furry feeling on your teeth. I'm not a massive... I would opt any day of the week, except for today, a Coke Zero over a regular Coke.
Could not disagree with you more.
Yep, that's fine. And this is it's
In
not
any-
Scully ranks.
Like, far out, that's a bad call.
I would always have a Coke Zero over a normal Coke.
That's so bad.
I just prefer them.
I just assume that people just drink them because they're trying to look after themselves, not
Nah.
for the taste.
No, I prefer the
There is
Coke Zero.
no way that a Coke Zero tastes better than a Coke.
I feel like, for me, it does. Anyway, the exception being
not the point.
hungover.
No, I agree with you, Hammer.
Thanks, Jaden.
Yeah.
Fuck
No one
you.
asked
It's
you.
too-
Spot on.
Yeah,
No,
no one asked you. Shut up.
just tuning in. Just
Thank you.
Doing Dan's job.
Yeah, great.
Anyway, it's a 2v1, so we win. But the sugar that you get from the Coke in the morning, it has to be ice cold.
It's beautiful.
It's almost to the point, you know, when you can like put a can in the freezer for like
Oh, no,
30 minutes and like you can, and it just gets a bit of slush.
What, you mean heaven?
Oh.
Do you mean God's gift to
God's
the
gift to the world. Number 4 for me,
Fuck, that's good. Like little icicles in
little
there.
icicles in there that it's
Slushy.
just like
It's like a
a little slushy, a little Coke slushy. But a can of Coke, ice cold, it like hurts your hand almost to pick this thing up.
Right.
That's how fucking cold it is. That's my number 4.
It's 4.
That's 4.
I've just thought of my number 1, by the way. I already have my number 1. And I'm already worried for your ranking.
Understood. My number 3.
Yeah.
You mentioned this the other day as one of the drinks you love the most.
Can't remember.
Number 3.
Yeah.
That's meant to be a Macca's orange juice. A McDonald's large orange juice.
You're
So
happy
this
with
is
the McDonald's orange juice? Did I say McDonald's
No,
orange
you
juice?
said orange juice. So this is quite often accompanied with a hash brown and a fucking burger and the rest of it.
I don't-
But for me, a fountain orange juice when it's stacked to the brim with ice, just
Fountain.
sucking it through a straw
Well,
out of the fucking McDonald's fountain. There's something about a Macca's fountain orange juice stacked with ice.
Because it's bad.
It's
Because it's
not-
bad.
it's perfect
on a normal
for-
day. No, but on a normal
on a normal day,
it's
it's
bad.
not what you want. No,
You're
no,
not ordering
God,
an orange
I'd go
juice.
a golden circle or a fucking nudie orange, nudie fucking whatever it's called. But on that day, because it's typically accompanied with, as I said, a hash brown, a fucking brekkie burger, a sausage and egg McMuffin, and that,
Yep.
it is something special.
Yep.
I think just the crisp feeling of the little ice rattling in there, and
The funny thing is, none of these 3, like, if you had any of them warm, you're literally like,
Why would you
we're
have
talking
anything
to
warm?
yourself here. It's like, we're fucking like, see you later. No, literally, yeah.
why would you have a warm one?
No, you're literally like down the drain, put
Yeah,
yourself in bed. If you have
exactly.
a warm orange juice, like, see you later.
Get out of my. I'm throwing up.
Needs to be
Warm
cold.
orange juice, you're throwing up.
It needs to
No
be cold.
question about that. You are vomiting with a warm orange juice. That was my number 3. An ice cold, ice in the cup, large orange juice from McDonald's. Number 2. A lemon mousse.
What the fuck is that?
This is a Gatorade no sugar lemon. The reason I call
What
it
are you no sugaring for, bro?
the reason I call it a lemon mousse stands for meth juice. There is something about these fucking things that just take life to another level. Meth juice, the lemon mousse, to have one of these in the fridge, knowing, like, I can have a night on the cans and have one of these in the fridge, and I'll have an extra 5 or 6 beers
This
knowing
is sold in Australia.
sold in Australia, sold at the IGA, and every now and again you get them on special for like $2. I used to go out, like when I would be in the middle of a footy season, I'd be out on the beers after a game. I would have an extra 6 to 10 beers knowing one of these was in the fridge for me in the morning. I would get up in my share house of boys and there would be just stacks of them. And it'd be like, I could go harder knowing that I'm recovering.
It looks like a watermelon one.
It does look like a watermelon one. The actives are all that colour. But that is my number 2. And it is specifically the lemon one. There's plenty of other flavours.
Never tasted a lemon mousse.
Wow. You got to get yourself on the lemon
I'm
mousses.
pretty excited about tonight.
Gotta get on
Gotta
the
be honest, I'm pretty excited
Have-
about tonight. Because
go
there's an
and get
IGA,
yourself-
24 hours,
Yeah.
IGA inlatable, and I'll be calling past there.
Going to get yourself a lemon mousse, I'm telling
Will
you.
there
And
be a
put it in-
cold one in there, though?
There might be a cold one. There'll definitely be a warm one that you can put in the
No, I'm
fridge
not
for
putting-
tomorrow morning.
What about the servo? Would the servo have a lemon mousse in it?
Servo might have a lemon mousse. The IGA will definitely have one, but you may have to put... Actually, the IGA I go to has it in the fridge.
I got to be honest here. I'm not an expert in much, not even footy.
Yep.
Even though people employ me to be that.
Yep.
I'm very worried for your number 1. Because I've got at least 5 things that haven't been in your top 5.
Really?
And I've got a clear number 1. And I don't even have to think about it.
So do I.
So I'm just hoping that that's what it is. Because
I have a very clear number 1 too.
and there's actually different variations of it. Like there's, I could make a top 10 of this type of drink as my number 1, like 1.1, 1.2, 1.3,
Wow,
up to
okay.
10.
So it's definitely not what you're thinking then. Fuck. What are you thinking before we get going?
So you don't reckon it is?
Not if you can name 10 things about it.
So I just don't want to ruin your thing. You don't think it's it?
If you can name a 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, it's definitely not it.
Mate, we're talking a frozen slushy.
Yes, it's not that.
Mate. Let me talk you through
you go.
Scully's top number
Sure,
one.
go for your number one. 'cause it's
Frozen
not that.
slushy from any standalone. We're
No
talking,
question, they're
We're
great.
talking McDonald's
Yep.
Coke. We're talking Hungry Jack's Coke, but we're talking we're talking 7-Up and Mountain Dew.
KFC Mountain Dew.
Yeah, we're talking McDonald's Fanta, which has recently taken a real helping. Orange Fanta
slushy.
and I'll even get a double. I even get 2 orange Fanta slushies for $2 each for $4 while
That's
you're
crazy.
driving still blind. Like you're not even close to under 0.05.
Correct.
Responsibly. Look,
Obviously.
look, I don't know you can offer me something that can beat that.
I can.
We're talking Pepsis, we're talking Cokes, we're talking frozen Sprites, we're talking
Delicious.
Fantas, we're talking 7-Ups and Mountain Dews. The frozen variation of these soft drinks, you get the sugar. You ask about cold. Can't get any more cold than slushy.
You can't.
We can. Block of ice. You lick that.
Lick the eye.
So that's my number one. And I appreciate Hammer Ranks, but
Yep.
I'm a liquid expert.
I know you're a liquid expert.
I go to dinner and I order 3 drinks. And don't give a fuck what food it is. I'll have a juice, a soft drink, and a sparkling water. Like I'm a liquid expert.
That's
so
bizarre. All right.
give me the one. Because I don't think you can do it.
I can and I will. My number one, without a shadow of the doubt, this sits miles above the rest for me in terms of a hangover drink.
Yep.
Miles above the rest. Give me the original Thirst Crusher. Give me a fucking
Give me the thirst. Yeah, fuck.
Give me a can of original lemon Solo. Oh my God. You telling me that thing doesn't fucking hit the gullet and just instantly cure whatever you've got?
But could I interest you in a frozen
Of
fucking...
course.
Could I interest you in a slushy of Solo?
If Solo was a slushy,
Yeah.
obviously I'd drink it. But
Yeah,
I would
yeah,
still,
see-
no, but I'd still prefer this. Are you looking at that? Look at that in the eye right now and think tomorrow morning, if you wake up, is the first thing you want to crack. Look at that. It's got the 5%, what is it, 5% carbonated lemon or something?
Yes.
Who cares what it is in there? It's the original Thirst Crusher, original lemon since 1970, what's that, 9? Who cares? That, for me, of a morning hungover, there is nothing, in my opinion, better than waking up to a crisp Solo.
YouTube, I want to
Yeah,
hear your suggestions. I don't see enough suggestions in the comments. Get them in.
What do you think? Okay, well, I'd like to hear, firstly, YouTube selections. Give me some options. Give me what you think you would do on a morning.
Someone's put in ginger tea.
Well, that can get out of
Spew up.
whoever put in ginger tea can turn the podcast
Ginger
off.
tea will stop any tummy upset
Okay,
from
well,
Fozjam.
Fozzie.
Don't worry about your tummy. This is about your mental state.
So,
It's
I would
about
like,
mental health.
firstly, you can do one of two things, YouTube. You can put in there what your preference is of a morning, or you can say frozen Coke or a crisp Solo.
Yes.
I don't mind.
Crisp Solo goes down very well.
Crisp Solo. Mate,
I feel like you're sort of guy that's got a couple of fucking Solo Zeros in your
yeah, but no, it's a full strength. Has to be full
Yeah,
noise.
you're not fucking
Has to be
dishing
full
a Solo Zero
No,
out.
has to be full noise.
Because you spew up with that.
No,
You understand a Solo
yeah,
Zero, you spew up.
It has to be full strength.
We've got a question coming in from YouTube, Hammer. Thanks to Hammer Ranks for the ranks. Santos. I don't think I can read that out.
Just
but
read
I've got
it.
to tell you, Santos, I'm new to that area, and I couldn't agree with you more.
What is it?
Can't tell you.
Why not?
Can't.
What's it about? Give me a ballpark.
Little bit illegal.
Oh, yeah. Oh, are we talking drink driving? Yep.
No, drink,
Okay.
no, but I agree, Santos. Question from here, from YouTube. Sorry.
I'm going to keep eating my curry, by the way.
Any updates? This is from Jordan. Eat up. I got a question for you from Jordan _. Shout out Dub for the _, Jordan. Any updates, Hammer, on Harry Edwards Misso's response from the Josh Rotham message?
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't here for this. Kobe Hams, meanwhile, while you think of that. So, all right. So Kyle Orton's thrown an orange Gatorade, which that's my favourite flavour.
Love an orange
I'll
Gatorade.
fuck with that.
Yep.
Kobe Hams has thrown out a warm export. I'm not sure that's happening, Kobe. I'm sorry, mate.
No.
We appreciate the feedback. A bottle of Hydrolite. That's almost a recovery method. That's like day 3 or something.
Yeah.
A cold. A cold, crisp, knittish, reedy curry sits well after a big night out. Lisa wants the knittish curry.
Yep.
Justin, don't know. I can do cold energy drink, Mother Original, preferably. Oh, can't do that. I mean, Dan and Jaden suck back on energy drinks in here, don't you?
Oh, a couple.
It's not good for you, mate.
Yeah, no, that you should stick to the Coke full sugars, mate. Those are way better.
I was they used to have Rockstar. Do you ever have one of them? Did you ever muck around with Rockstar energy drink?
Yeah, I've never had one. I've never had an energy drink in my life.
That's a lie.
Josh Hill used to snap open Red Bulls. I've had Red Bull vodkas.
Obviously.
He used to snap open the big 750 millers
Big
before
bastards.
a game, and I felt like I was at a hippie club every game I played. It was 33. The next number over to me. Simon Tunbridge never used to play.
The
Coconut water?
when you first when those Rockstars first came out, they used to have on the rims that it was like an illegal amount of guarana or whatever it's called. Do we know what that is?
Well,
Anyone?
don't drink and drive. It was like don't drink and drive.
Yeah, this is an illegal amount of, or like an over-the-top amount of guarana or caffeine or something.
Justin
stupid.
says the purple rock star.
Thanks. Love a purple Rockstar. Anyway, that's good content, and I'm glad that everybody. I mean, if anyone's going out on the cans tomorrow and okay, there's a good one come through.
Jakey boy has come in with something. He reckons something. He's done the little. This is better than a solo.
Yep.
A hard solo.
Well, that's just having another beer, isn't it? But
That's hair of the dog.
That's hair of the dog.
Warm orange juice is good for a hangover. Flag mantle. Don't shove that down my neck and spew in it. Shit my mouth. I can do that to me. You may as well.
All right. That is fucking yummy. All right.
Coca Bella chocolate coconut water.
That is really nice. But
my missus drinks coconut water and they sit there untouched. Like I said, I'm a liquid expert. Anything that's cold in my fridge gets guzzled. I wake up. I'm a 3 a.m.
Yep.
Go for a piss, then I go to the fridge and I find the thing that I go orange juice out of the jar, like nothing in glasses. I just
you a 3 a.m. orange juicer?
Oh yeah.
Wow, crazy.
Like mate, I'll have dinner, order a solo, leave an eighth, put it in the fridge, knowing that 3 a.m. that's gone straight down the hatch. No, I'm a massive, and Luke, you know who else? Luke Shuey,
Massive orange
big
juicer.
fridge guy.
Yeah,
big fridge, middle of the night guy.
nice. Righto.
Sorry.
We digress. What I've got, so I'm just going to text.
Million more beers. That's the net. Money says a million more beers. That's a great.
That is a great one. Okay. Something I saw. This is now a complete segue. I saw something the other day that made me like I was wetting myself. It was something that I've always thought I could do, and have you ever watched Maths in your whole life?
Oh, an episode here and there, maybe.
So a thing that I always have thought that I could do is be one of the relationship professionals, like the relationship experts, marriage experts.
Oh,
on
they
Maths.
sit them in the same room.
Everyone on the show gets in the room.
Yep.
Couple sits on the couch. They have a chat.
Yep.
These relationship experts sort of like talk to them about it. And it's like these guys are on TV talking about like, how important communicating is in a relationship. Like, well, fucking no shit, mate.
Yes.
Like, no shit, it's important to communicate.
Yes.
I've always thought that I could do it. This video that we're about to watch is from the UK Maths. And I thought to myself, when I saw it, I was like, instantly my first thought was, fuck, I could dominate being one of these relationship experts. I'd know exactly what to say. I wouldn't know what to say in this situation.
Are we watching something?
We're going to watch something now if we've got the video up. We're going to wait for Scully.
Nice
We're going to hold
rude
on.
comment at the end of it.
Whoa, sorry.
Go back. Go.
We're going to put Scully. I want you to imagine yourself as the relationship expert here.
As the relationship expert.
So imagine two people.
Yep.
So your whole job is to coach these people through their relationship.
Yeah.
Imagine sitting opposite the couch
Yes.
and hearing this.
Nice rude comment at the end of it.
A rude comment?
It said, no regrets, actually just one. I wish I'd have got down on my knees when you were cooking in the kitchen and terrorised your
Oh, God's sake. Okay.
She said bum hole, by the way.
I do remember us having this conversation about flirting and about what's a turn on and what's a turn off.
Who's the guy, this bloke?
I suppose I'm curious what your thoughts were around terrorising the bum.
fuck? The boys are pissed.
I mean, I know we're all laughing about this, but I'm not saying this with any kind of judgment. In relationships, we have our own codes of conversation, we have our own banter and a bit of flirting, and it sounds like this is something that maybe took place privately between the two
No,
of
it
you.
didn't. No, it did
Okay.
not.
Look at the boys.
You specifically use the term, I want to terrorize your butt.
Yeah.
Have you ever used that term before?
I think
You've never said that to me before.
yeah, but we've done it. I've showed her.
You've not done that to me.
Fuck
You've never
off.
done anything like that to me.
Fuck off. Fuck
So-
off right there. That is
To
just
summarise-
like some of the things we do on this show, I've seen before and I react and I pretend I haven't seen it. I haven't seen that.
So, to anyone who is
Yep.
listening, potentially not watching and hasn't actually seen that clip, that is from UK Maths. That aired about 2 or 3 days ago.
Oh.
Essentially, it's a marriage council session in front of a group of about 20 other couples. And the guy has written a letter to his wife.
Yep.
And on like when they're departing, saying the only thing that I regret is not going down on my knees in the kitchen when you were cooking and terrorising your bumhole. To which
The marriage council have taken very
so
serious.
the marriage counsellors are trying to take this seriously. The blokes in the video, the other guys in the couples are pissing themselves.
Of course they are.
And-
It's the funniest fucking thing I've seen in a
So-
long time.
My question to you
Oh,
is, as a marriage counsellor, if you're in that position, because that's what I instantly, before I heard what was going on, I thought I could do this easy, and then that came on, and I thought to myself, what would I do in the situation of sitting there listening to this couple describe that to me?
the best part about that clip is all the other couples. So I'm assuming Maths like, boy, but there might have been a gay couple there as well.
There's probably there's maybe 10 other couples.
Even the gay, like all the lads are just like,
Pissing himself.
he hasn't, has he?
He hasn't said that.
And then she's like, he's never done it. He's like, sorry, have you used that term before? And
Yeah.
again, when you're on the vision, it cuts to him and he's got a deadpan face.
Yeah, he's just
like he's a
yeah.
deadpan.
I
like,
used that before.
Short back and side. It's like, yeah, I've said that before.
Oh, boy.
Hammer,
Yes.
can I change tracks a little bit for
Yeah,
you?
so anyway, that if you haven't seen it, that is fucking hilarious.
Because you might have noticed I was a bit distracted on my phone.
I'm sweating. It's hot.
So
This
I
is
don't know if you're
residually
Australians around,
No.
but I've got something better than All Australian.
heat. Righto. What have you got?
Can I give us thanks to ID Athletic a guest appearance on the podcast by an Olympian?
Oh my god.
We don't have a visual. I'm just going to give
Is
you.
it Libby Trickett?
I'm going to give you texts. It's not Libby Trickett.
Disappointing.
I'm going to give you just an interaction with an Olympian.
Okay.
Jane, I don't know if we've got the gout footage.
Oh boy, this
Okay,
little
great.
fella.
So someone told me that they were messaging you, and when I say someone, I mean Dan. Dan's too focused on the fucking Western Fisters. Don't worry about it too much. Let me just tell you what's happened. Gout. One of the up and coming emerging athletes of the world.
Yep, 16 years old.
We showed him on here a few weeks ago. 16 years old. He's just running the nationals. He's run a 10:04 in the
That's quick.
under 16s, and he's won the nationals, and he smoked the entire race. So I don't know if we can get it up at late notice. It's all over socials. It's just happened.
I saw today that he's 16 years old, and he's run the fourth fastest 100 meter time ever. As
By
a
an
16,
Australian?
not by anyone. That's what I heard.
No,
but it
no,
might be wrong.
Not by anyone. It was 10:04. So.
Okay, say no more.
But 10:04
Maybe by an
is
Australian.
lightning quick. Like, we're talking with a bit of a wind, depending on what happens. He's in, like, the Olympic final
Yeah. Wow,
at 16.
that's fucking crazy.
So, off the back of gout, just destroying any Australian.
Yep.
Jaden will get this while I'm padding. I guarantee it. It's one of the more remarkable things. Who do I text? Who do I fucking need to get an opinion off this?
It's not Libby Trigger.
We're talking Libby Trickett. We're
Matthew
talking
Mitchum.
Jessica Fox, the canoeist. We're talking Matt Mitchum, the
Mitchell,
diver. We're talking
Steve Hooker,
lots
the
of other
pole
people.
vaulter.
Let's just have a look at how this big fella goes about it. Let's just see old mate here. Jaden's working buttons and he's like,
Bang.
ready, set, fucking go. This is it. This is not it, Jaden. Jaden, you had one job, and that ain't it. That ain't it. It's all over the internet. That's not it. That's not it.
That's Gout, but that's not the video.
That's not it, but that's quick. 10.17's quick, but it ain't 10.04. Right? That's quick. That's gout and gout. That's gout. But that ain't it. All right, you can find this, Jaden. You got this. Right? It's just literally right into Twitter, if it's where you're on. Gout. Gout. G-O-U-T. Talking G-O-G-G-O. Right? Go Mobile. So, Gout's done the time hammer. I think, who do I text? Who do I communicate with?
So it's not Steve
Who do I
Hooker.
know? That's not it either. That's not it. That's not it. All right?
Gout comes on the inside.
10.04. I don't know what you need to. I don't know what you need from me. He's on the outside. It's on Dan Does Footy. All right? If you need to pull that up on Instagram, you can do that.
I've had a text from the Australian. Stop talking about fuck. Anyway, keep going.
Gout has done that. While Jaden finds it, I've texted Peter Bowl.
Wow. So not Steve Hooker.
Peter Bowl was fourth in the Olympics.
Yeah, Peter Bowl was fourth in the Olympics.
So he's my idol. 800-metre run of me.
Yep.
He's a gun. I've just texted him.
What's Bowley said?
I've thrown it out there. Hello, mate. Talk to me about Gout. Question mark.
Yep. What was his response?
Hey, mate, what an athlete. Australian's longest track record about to go motherfucking down. Yes, Peter Bowl. This is it.
This is the one.
Give it to me. 3, 2, 1, Gout. He gets smoked out of the blocks, and then look what Gout does in the last 50 here. Bye-bye, little white man. Look at this. Holy shit.
Gout's won with at a canter by the end of it.
10.04. 10.04. Almost fallen over, by the way.
Jesus,
look at him. Still going.
Rightio. Off the back of that is lightning quick.
10.04.
We've heard what Peter Bowl had to say about it. Let's hear what our next guest has to say.
Well done, Jaden. You found it.
Brought to you by ID Athletics,
Jeez, I'm
live from the Wembley Downs Dog Park with his dog,
guesting.
Murray.
We're guesting.
We're guesting.
Okay.
If we can get it up. He's texting me, so I know he's here.
Thanks to ID Athletic.
Thanks to ID Athletic, our best friends. If you want anything, if you want a hot curry, if you want chicken schnitzels, if you want a new rug.
Coleman medalists.
If you want Coleman medalists, potentially in a couple of years, maybe next. Sorry, we're just patting here while we're getting him.
No, we're right.
This curry was definitely hotter than last week's.
This curry is brought to you by ID Athletic.
It was. It absolutely was. I'm still looking forward to a hotter one next week. I'm going to keep trying.
If he is there, just get him up, boys, because we need to speak to him.
Have you got me?
Oh my goodness me.
Gosh.
The loosh. We're echoing a bit, but the loosh. So, mate, just first thing. Oh, there's Murray.
Murray John. Hello. Welcome back,
While we're echoing. Oh, we're fine now.
Welcome to Hammers Happy Hour, Murray. Just a quick one, Murray, off the top, mate. What are your thoughts on Gout?
Could not keep up with Gout. I don't think the big man.
He's fucking lightning quick.
He's an impressive human, though.
What's happened to your haircut, Jake?
What's happened to it? Got a bit of a trim the other day.
Yeah.
When's the last time you've touched up the back?
When was the last time I cut it?
Yeah, the back.
I reckon when Trevor Nisbet told me he didn't like it a few years ago, and I got rid of it for a little bit of time there. But
R.I.P. Nizzy, am I right?
Yeah.
So, mate, I
just remind you, even though it may not seem like we are a media network, I just will remind you, Jake, that you are accessible to the public.
No, well, don't worry about it, mate. So
that's it. No.
Nizzy's a good man. Lush, we've got you on just to say g'day, firstly. Secondly, the other night, I don't know if anyone saw it on my Instagram, I was watching Moana.
It's Jake Waterman here, by the way.
It is Jake Waterman here. I was watching Moana on Disney Plus the other day.
Doubled up.
My favourite movie.
Looks like it slaps.
Yeah. My
I
favourite.
haven't seen the first one.
You haven't seen what?
I haven't seen the first one, but the second one, is it any good?
The Moana 2's not out yet, I don't think. And if it is, I'm going to go see it next weekend. Anyway,
Okay.
The first one is my favourite Disney movie of all time. That's a big call, but it is. I was so 2 years ago, it was end of season for East Perth. We played Gold Coast next day for AFLW, and I was still the coach. I got home from the Hippie Club at 4:30. I had to be at the airport at 5:30 for a 6 o'clock flight to the Gold Coast. I had a quick shower, went straight to the Gold Coast, flew over there still drunk. We couldn't land in Gold Coast because of the wind. Had to fly to Brisbane, landed in Brisbane, Ubered down. We lost by 60 points. I'm pissed.
All thanks to you.
All thanks to me. I get on the plane, a 5 hour plane ride home from Brisbane, watch Moana, got to the end of it, thought that was that good, just clicked the scroll thing and swiped right back to the start and watched Moana again. Went back to back Moanas. Now, that is a bit ridiculous.
What's your question to Jake?
My question to Jake off the back of that is, for a man of my age...
You guys need me here?
And your... for a man of my age and your age, we shouldn't love those sort of cartoon films a lot as much, but we do. And The Loosh is certainly one of them.
Right.
So
what's your question?
My question to Jake is, firstly, what's your
Egg was fucking Moana.
Firstly,
if you can't think of one, we do have a super comment.
Firstly, Loosh, what is your favourite Disney film off the top?
Oh, wow, you put me on the spot. You know what does flap? Zootopia. As a cartoon.
Yeah, have you seen
Zootopia?
Did you go and watch that in the movies, or did you wait for that to come out?
I think I waited. I don't think I went to the movies to go see Zootopia, but I have seen it and I'm a big fan. And closely followed by How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah, so
I think is the reason why I'm here today.
It is the reason why you're here today. And you and I were having a chat about this the other day. How to Train Your Dragon. All these Disney sort of cartoon movies, a lot of them are coming out with live action remakes.
Right.
Lilo and Stitch is doing it, and How to Train Your Dragon is doing it. I remember me and Loosh went and watched the third one at Warwick Cinemas. Shout out to our previous sponsors at Warwick for the $1 movies. Respect. We went and watched that. Now, that has got to be up there with your favourite trilogy of all time, Loosh, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I don't know if it's because our expectations were low, but initially I didn't think that movie was going to be any good, but we went, and 3 movies later, couldn't speak high enough of it.
Now, so, hang on. Before we go any further, we've got a super comment over on YouTube. I'll read the comment first, and then I'll read who it's from.
All right.
The super comment is, "How good do I look, lads?" ?
It's from Toothless,
and it's from Jake Waterman.
Did you just comment on your own YouTube?
What did you say, Jack? I think you had to read that.
Oh, that's fucking funny. Now, so we used to go. Loosh, do you want to run through? So people who are listening,
run us through it.
Didn't really get maybe the pumping the fist and raising the army in the air to Warwick Cinemas. Do you want to run through what that was like as an early draftee into probably your first 2 or 3 years?
Yeah, it was Grand Cinemas in Warwick gave all of us players gold coin tickets to any movie we wanted to go to. And we, for I reckon 2 or 3 years there, just absolutely abused that joint. We would go to the movie. How often would we go? We were there too much for sort of 18 to 21-year-old.
Every other week, at least.
Yeah. The movie's dried up pretty quickly, though.
That's been going for 10 years. Oh, that's been going for 15 years. Matt Spanger, Sam Butler and I, over a 4-week period, saw every single movie that was ever released. 4 weeks.
So it's not. It's dried up now, and you can't go anymore.
They dried it up.
I don't know, but the club have stopped doing it. You don't have access to that card anymore.
It's done.
Done.
A few years ago.
Chubby Styles. Shout out Chubby Styles. He was the man to put it.
Shout out Chubbs. But I remember we went to that film on maybe one of the days off on a Wednesday or whatever, and you speak about not wanting to go into the movies with kids. I'm talking like there were 4 adult men. Adult men, we're 20. But like we're going into a movie for 4 or 5-year-olds. We are sitting in the back. We've got popcorn. We've walked across to the Woolies and we've got snacks. And we are
doing the sour Skittles.
Well equipped, ready to go.
Yeah, we are sitting in there.
Hey Jake, what are your thoughts on Gout Gout, mate?
Yeah, he's a fast man. What's he? 200 or 400?
100.
Oh, okay, close. Third one.
10:04.
What's the quickest? What do you reckon you could run 100 metres in?
What do you reckon you could? Then I'll just go like 0.5.
Maybe 14 seconds.
You'd be quicker than that. You got 12. You were 13, 12 and a half.
Not a chance.
How much? No, I reckon.
Jake,
13 and a half.
I heard some disturbing news about you over the off-season break.
Oh, no.
Fair bit of disturbing news, but the one that I can share is that at quarter time, half time, three-quarter time huddles, you're a bit of a man about town these days. Like the Jake Waterman I knew was just go about his business, just fucking play his role, and get in line behind JK and JD and everyone else. Mate, come quarter time, half time, three-quarter time, mids aren't connecting with the forwards.
Wow.
Jake's steaming. Like we're talking Fraser Gehrig in there, fucking steam coming out the ears, letting the boys know. True or false?
Oh, false.
No, it's not false.
Who told you that?
Mate, insider word.
You're out there. You're out there pretty much, aren't you?
What do you mean?
No, I think. Oh, you're usually out on the ground. You probably hear it.
Yeah, but you now demand excellence, and I like it. It's a positive.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I think there's definitely a place for it. When you're sort of playing full forward, you get to see sort of everything that's in front of you. So you're well positioned to provide feedback, and we play in a pretty hostile sort of environment, and sometimes things just come out a little bit feisty. And as long as if you go above sort of what you should be as a leader, then you got to follow up afterwards. But I think you're in a good position to sort of demand, and I would expect it as well on the other end.
Are you directing it at the mids or the backs? Oh, who's it going at?
Oh well, it's probably if we're losing a few CVs, then it's probably walking up to the mids. But I always used to sort of go down to the backs and sort of tell them or ask them why aren't they hitting 45 sort of thing, and then I've spent a bit of time behind the ball. And when you've got the ball in your hand and you want to hit 45, you just freeze up. And so I've never gone back there again. So I know what type of.
Why are you blokes not switching the ball? Oh, the answer is it's fucked. You got the ball and there's like 45 people in front of you. And you're like, holy shit.
Oh, mate, Cooper's the worst. He'll spray everyone and then he goes back there and he shits his pants. But it's like Kenners. When Kenners used to get in the D50, he just lose his compass. He'll start running the other way.
Josh Kennedy was a lost soul anywhere backward of centre.
So, Lush, just quickly before we let you go, mate, we're steering away from football.
Yeah.
We've just watched Liam Reedy nearly hit 50 in the back end of the innings for the Indians.
Liam Reedy?
Yeah, correct.
I think it was a Tish Reedy, but Liam Reedy has gone out and hit 50.
Did he hit 50? What a man.
No, he went close to it. Anyway, you're big India cricket. You love the Indians. You love the Aussies. What have you made? Have you been watching any of today's play? Have you?
Yeah, a little bit. While we've been training, I've sort of just been keeping an eye on the TV. We started well, but hopefully it doesn't turn into what it was in the first test, where sort of 170, 180. I don't know what they ended up on. He's actually a pretty decent number on the wicket. So I'm feeling for my boy Nathan McSweeney. I'm just hoping he puts some runs on the board because, geez, I wouldn't want to be sort of in his mindset at the moment. Coming in and not really getting off to a great start. But I'm hoping the boys that are short of runs can
What
put a few
would you, if you had to insert Jake Waterman into the Australian lineup at any position doing anything, where and what would you be?
I'd be first change bowler. So sort of what Scotty Boland was doing at the moment. So Scotty, we'll push him back one rotation.
Yep.
And I'll come in. Yeah.
Are you hitting a line of
actually
length?
pretty similar
bowlers. Are you swinging the ball, or are you just hitting a 50-cent piece?
Similar bowler.
I'll just tie down one end. Like, that's what I'm good for. Hopefully, if I can jag a wicket, well, but it's like other blokes will reap the reward off my bowling. You know what I mean? I'm heinous.
And who's
did get...
Yep.
Who'd you
get Glenn Phillips out.
Glenn Phillips?
Oh, yeah, you did get Glenn Phillips out, didn't you?
Who's Glenn Phillips?
That's my friend. He's a New Zealand
cricketer. And who is your... I think I already know the answer to this, but who's your all-time favourite Indian cricketer?
Why would you know this? Oh, what's the great man's name? Shikadama.
Oh, his name,
Chikadawa.
The name's so good. You physically can't say his first name.
Dilshan, but he's Sri Lankan.
You physically can't say Shikadawan's full name without. Sorry, you can't say his first. You can't say his first name without saying his last.
With a breath.
You can't. It just has to be Shikadawan. He lived in Melbourne there for a hot minute.
Is Shikadawa?
Is he not there anymore, Shikadawa?
He could be. All right. Keep walking,
what
Murray.
A great
mate.
interview.
What an interview.
Oh, how good.
Hey,
love you, boys.
See you later,
See you,
Jake.
mate. I'll
You've done
speak to you.
bloody good
Good
luck.
on you.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Hammer's happy hour.
Shikadawa.
All right.
I'm sweating bullets.
So
I'm about to put the fucking aircon on, boys.
So
I can tell you that right
I need
now.
you to quickly put that sock on. Thanks to Oddie Athletic for that. We're going to thanks to someone else right now. Hit me with a sting. You got the power. Yeah. Rightio. TABtouch, our great friends. So a couple of things for TABtouch. Firstly, I'm wearing a tie.
You're almost naked.
I'm very much nearly naked. I'm wearing a tie courtesy of TABtouch. Tomorrow, Saturday the 7th of December, I will be taking over the TABtouch Instagram at the Northerly Stakes Day. I will be at Ascot.
Is that right?
I've got a $10 bet for every race. I've got a $20 best bet of the day. I'm betting on every race. I'm going to be there with bells on. You'll be able to find me in this tie. I'll be carrying on like a muppet. I am going to have a great time. Wow. But I'll be taking over their Instagram. So, for anyone listening right now who isn't already on the TABtouch socials, go and find them on Instagram and follow them because I'll be running amok there tomorrow.
I'm looking forward to this.
It's going to be great. You're going to join me there on. I've got a couple of mates that are going to be coming. We're going to be there. Can't say too much else, but it is. There was Howie with a little thing on his head.
Mate, mate, he's come out of emergency with that.
Howie's come out of emergency with a Band-Aid on. Anyway.
Super comment from Kai. Nothing. He's literally written nothing. He's just given us $1.
Thanks, mate. Rightio. So as we've got Usman Kharcharger batting, he's 4 off 12. Jasprit Bumrah has bowled a delicious delivery. Anyway, we move on. So last week, Hammers Happy Hour, the multi got done. I actually don't even know what happened in the Moscone Cup. Europe might have won. I'll Google it right now. Who cares?
We got beaten.
We got beaten.
What have we got this week?
Because my guy, Johann's Clubfoot or whatever his name is.
I've put it on Yabby. I said, mate,
yeah,
can we give the people a win?
Let's give the people a win. So I've decided to actually give the people a win.
It's a winner.
This one
Can we
right
say
now,
off the top this is a winner?
If I was to say anything right now off the top without being ridiculous,
This is a winner.
I would say that this one is just a guarantee. It's just a guaranteed, so just do it. Rightio. Hammers Happy Hour Multi. If you downloaded the TABtouch app and you were to go on and put, find Hammers, you'd go to the TABtouch exclusives, you'd find a Hammers Happy Hour Multi.
Yep.
And what you would find is you would find the Perth Wildcats to win.
Against?
Don't know. Illawarra or something. Nah, the Illawarra Hawks.
Sorry,
is that the Illawarra?
I shouldn't ask details.
Illawarra, I don't know. Wildcats to get it done. I love the Wildcats.
Yeah.
Just the WA's getting it done. Bryce Cotton had 59.
Bryce Cotton does what he wants.
The boys are flying. So,
tick.
Get around the Wildcats.
That's just a free bet. Tick.
It's a free bet. You know I hate soccer with a passion.
Hate
soccer. It's the world's most boring sport, but I can pick a winner when I can see a winner when I can see one.
Hate it.
Take me to Everton versus Liverpool. Give me Liverpool. Just give me Liverpool head-to-head.
Okay.
No question about Liverpool head-to-head. I'm a UFC guy. I love myself some UFC. Shavkat Rakhmonov. Does that name ring a bell? You ever heard of that bloke?
No.
He's a Kazakhstan fella out of Kazakhstan.
Sounds dangerous.
18 fights, 18 finishes. He's never, ever lost, and he's never had a fight go the distance. He finishes blokes. Submissions, knockouts, it doesn't matter. Shavkat's finishing fights.
So you've just got him to win?
No, I've got him to finish.
Is there a thing to finish?
There is a thing to finish. Shavkat to win by finish. Doesn't matter. He can. So we got done by John Jones the other day.
We're choking him out. We're knocking him out.
We said the other day that John Jones would win by submission. He knocked him out. So
we're not points winning though.
No, we are finishing this fight. Right. So if you went on there right now, I think if you put those three together, you'd get something like $3.90 or whatever. Right. I reckon if you multied them together.
Well, might have to have a look.
You might have to have a look. Because there may be something. It could be. I'm not sure. I can't say much else.
The Pebble Tie says it all.
Yep. Obviously, gamble responsibly. For free and confidential support, call 1-800-858-858 or visit gamblinghelponline.org.au.
And we'll see you at the Northerly Stakes.
And I will see you there tomorrow with fucking bells on.
Absolutely. Australia's in, by the way.
Australia's in batting. Nathan McSweeney. Oh, that's gone down leg.
Is that a hit, though? Because has he made any runs yet?
That'd be a buy. That would be a buy. Yep, buys. Okay. So as we wrap up with the Aussies on in the background, you gave Smith 27 minutes before the show started.
Oh, yes.
To give us a quiz.
I forgot about this.
Now, Jaden, has Smith got something for us?
Smith has got something for us.
Wow.
Oh, boy.
27 minutes. We got something.
So we're talking quizzes.
Shit.
YouTube, you can play along too. I'm following along.
Everybody, it's me versus Scully.
We also do have a couple of emails.
Oh, yeah, hit us with an email. What have we got? Read me.
Hit us whatever you like.
Aiden Kovac challenges you to flag guessing.
Yes, I actually did. Yeah, country flag guessing. Aiden, that's in the mix. We'll do that next year.
Kai says this multi might actually be free money.
It is. I mean, I can't. Well, we can say it now that we.
Oh, no, bye. Oh, my God.
Oh, that
just nicked away. That? Gee, that's straight.
Fucking that did. Yeah, so I can say it now that we're not, in the sponsored TABtouch section, but it is free money.
Yep.
Get yourself on there; it's fucking free.
Yep, correct.
We also had one that says Hammer, you shouldn't be allowed to get to eat because his family hasn't eaten dinner since he's plunged his
No, that's fair enough. And that is fair
into
enough.
debt from mortgage repayments on your multis.
Well, what I should say to that is...
There's maximum bets.
There is
on
max
it.
bets.
It's not meant to be a money maker. It's a bit of fun.
Oh, hang on. It is meant to be a moneymaker, and it will be this week, so go for it. Win it all back.
Got another challenge for a Marvel quiz pre-endgame.
Yep.
So this is off the back of what?
This is on the back of me the other day saying that I would. We're going to do some quizzes in the early new year.
Yes.
I've got 8 topics, of which I have outlined to the people. Can't remember off the top of my head.
Lord of the Rings being one.
Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter,
Marvel
pre-Endgame, 2000 and onwards, North Melbourne.
Capital
cities of the world. There's general knowledge. There's a few in there. Anyway, and then I've offered it up to the people. If they want to challenge me with their own topic, they can. Let me know what it is. Give me a week to research, and then we can do it.
Yep.
So we've had a flags one. Anyway, there's some great ones in there. So we will be certainly doing that. All right. Off the back, there's a couple of emails. If you want to challenge me to anything, my list is in the last week's. We'll put it up somewhere. Otherwise, challenge me to your own topic.
If you'd like to give Hammer some mail, hello at backchatpodcast.com.au. We'll get him on the emails. You want to send an email to Hammer? You want to send us a fine? Backchatpodcast.com.au. Click on fines. Send us something in for Hammer's Happy Hour.
Anything you want. It can be a question. It can be, something that's going on in your life that you want to... It can be the maths thing.
Quiz me.
Quiz me. What has Smith come up with today is the question. Jaden.
Lord of the Rings trilogy was filmed in what country?
Wow, what's the topic? What's happening right now?
No, we're just getting straight into it. There's no topic.
Yeah,
This is just it.
Yeah, well, I obviously know it, but I'm going to give you the first crack at it.
New Zealand.
Well done.
Yes.
Well done.
Which direction do latitude lines run on a globe?
Scoey. Horizontally.
Well done. Left to right. Nice.
Why am I getting... Are we competing?
Yeah, we are, but I'm just giving you an option. I'm giving you a little...
Not being competitive today. What is the capital of Jamaica?
Hamish, Kingston.
Correct.
Thank you.
I'm
a capital cities guy. It's one of my things.
I've got that.
What place is known as the largest microcontinent?
Oh, that's tricky.
Say it again.
What place is known as the largest microcontinent?
Scoey from Zoolander, Micronesia.
No.
That would have been very good. I'll say something along the lines of maybe...
What about the Cook Islands?
Hammer, Iceland?
No, Madagascar.
Madagascar, you fucking piece of shit. Yep.
What is Europe named after?
Scoey, a whale's vagina. Yes. An old ship.
I will say Hammer and Explorer.
Princess from Greek mythology.
Close enough.
Shout out Anchorman. Is it 2-2?
It's 2-1.
2-1.
You're right.
What is the only country that borders the UK? The United Kingdom.
Scoey Island.
Correct. 3-1.
Isn't that in the United Kingdom?
Suck me off. It's not.
Did they take themselves out of there?
Scotland and Wales are, not Ireland.
There you go.
Mount Fuji is the highest point.
Japan.
Located. Correct.
What about Hammer, Japan?
Nah, fuck you.
Hammer's worried now. How many questions are in it?
It's just unlimited, it seems.
Okay.
What is the name of the deepest point in Earth's ocean?
Hammer, Marianas Trench.
Correct.
Fuck. I would have said that.
3-3. What is the name of the coldest sea on Earth?
That's a tough one. Hammer. Baltic Sea.
Scoey Atlantic.
Nah, the Arctic.
Oh, that makes sense.
That's the ice. Cold as fuck.
How many time zones does Australia have?
Hammer, 3.
Correct.
Come on.
4-3.
Nice on a hangover. Glass of Arctic water.
It'd be pretty salty.
Cold as fuck.
It'd be cold.
How many countries are located in the southern hemisphere?
No, that's a tricky one. That is a fucking... Who's going to get that? Hammer, 88.
32.
Nah, fuck you. You weren't going to guess it.
Excuse me, Jay.
Sorry.
You weren't going to guess
Too
it.
excited over there.
Yeah, I got too excited.
Hang on, there's a run-out attempt here. McSweeney, he's fine.
We've gone
Don't worry about
straight
it.
now. We've gone straight up because I watched this, right? Kevin McSweeney, right, has come through here. He's grounded his bat, but he's done the old, put it in the
Just
ground
throw
and
it
lift
away,
it
yeah.
up. So I don't know how this rule works. Look, he's looking a little bit nervous, isn't he? Watch
Kevin
how dodgy this is. Look at this. It's not down. Is it down?
Certainly down.
What's this,
Hang
though?
on. Whoa. Yeah,
Look,
you're
watch.
right.
Do you know what I mean? That's
He's
just
fine.
shh,
He's
mate.
fine. He's in.
That is close to being out.
He's absolutely in.
Is that Kawaja or McSweeney?
McSweeney, he's in. Don't worry about it.
That's
Not out.
Kawaja.
Anyway, keep going.
Does Japan...
What's the score?
3-0.
It's 4-3.
First to five?
4-3 to Hammer.
Yeah, first of all, me.
First to, well, me winning.
Does Japan's traffic run on the left or right?
Scully left.
Yep.
Well done.
4-all. Next one wins.
Just been there.
What is the name of the world's largest island?
Scully, Australia. Fuck.
Is that not it?
Apparently not.
What the fuck? I thought it was.
You would have said Australia?
I definitely would have. Maybe
I'm
Hammer
purely
Antarctica?
going off the quiz here.
Hammer Antarctica?
Greenland.
Ah, bullshit.
I'm not sure that's
Yeah,
right.
I'm not sure that's right either.
Never mind.
Next one.
Next one.
What country ends with the letter Q?
Scully.
Hammer.
Oh. That, I don't know. I don't know.
tight.
That was...
It's Iraq.
It is Iraq.
It is Iraq.
No,
Nah,
next.
next one.
That's deadhead.
It's a podcast. You can't just stop talking.
Yeah.
He's read the question. Read the question.
What is Belgium's nickname?
That's a fucking Hammer sausages.
Scully, Snaggers. Snaggers, Belgium.
What is this? Sausages.
Snags. It's Snags.
It's not sausages.
What is that?
The cockpit of Europe.
The cockpit. Fuck, man.
That would have been
Get all the
tough.
cocks
All right.
in there. All right.
What country has pyramids older than
Scully.
Egypt?
Hammer. Oh, you okay? Yeah, you
Oh.
go. You said
Go.
Scully first.
I would say, definitely the older pyramids in the world.
I think I know the answer to this.
I'm just going to go with Greece.
No.
Hammer Mexico?
No.
Is it Peru?
Sudan.
What the
Apparently.
fuck? Never heard of a Sudanese
Next.
pyramid.
Oh, don't
Oh,
Achilles.
Rohit Sharma.
Next.
Achilles on his hand.
How many total islands does Hawaii have?
Scully, 15?
Hammer 3.
132.
What the fuck? Toughest quiz ever. Hurry up, it's 4-all.
What city is the White House located in?
Hammer, Washington, D.C.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah! Best quiz. Best quiz ever. Rightio, Hammer's Happy Hour. Me and Scully have just shit the
India's
quiz
just
in.
dropped the ball.
India's just dropped the ball.
I'm done. I told you I was
if
done at
you-
5:30.
Scully's had a few beers. We're tapping out. If you want anything to do with this podcast, hit us up at BackChat Studios. BackChat_. What is it?
Foz says this could be the best episode ever. Made my week. Really, after a really shitty time this week.
Thanks,
Mate,
Foz.
That's fucking great.
Brilliant, Foz. How do they people get in contact? _BackChat Studio. What's the email?
_BackChat Studio.
What is the email?
Hello at backchatpodcast.com.au.
Close enough. I said it. I was nowhere near it. So you can
Can't
hit
wait
us
to
up
be
there.
inundated by emails this week. Gonna have so much time in the email fucking inbox.
You can hit me up on Instagram. I'll find it. You can hit us up anywhere you want. But we'll find our way to here.
Just hit us up.
We just hit us up.
Sponsors.
Sponsors, obviously. Thank you to Paywise. They power me. They power the podcast. We power Simo. We're Adsy's boss. We basically power the West Coast
Fox
Eagles.
Footy's boss. Sessy Hen's boss.
So we're everyone's boss. If you want to power Paywise, if you want to get a tab novated lease, you just go and do it. Shout out Paywise. Shout out TABtouch. Shout out Shelter Brewing. Shout out Oddie Athletics. Thank you for bringing us Peter Bowl somehow, and also the Loosh. Thank you.
That's a pretty good effort by Oddie.
Great effort by
Biggest
Oddie
Peter
Athletics.
Bowl, Gout, and the Luge.
Yeah, Gout and the Loosh. Thank you to Mamba Digital. Thank you to Camera Electronic. Thank you to On One. If you shit, they'll fix it. Thank you to Kana Indian Restaurant. It wasn't as hot as I would have hoped. It was delicious. So if you're in the area, go and get one.
I'm speaking to the boys on one and saying, "Where's your
Make
business
that.
cards?"
Yeah. Give me that. You shit,
shit,
I'll
we'll
fix
fix
it. I don't think we've left anyone else
I
out.
wasn't listening. See you at the Northern Stakes.
See you later.